Introduction by Jason Fung, M.D. I grew up in Toronto, Canada, and studied biochemistry at the University of Toronto, where I also completed medical school and my residency in internal medicine. After my residency, I chose to study nephrology, kidney disease, at the University of California, Los Angeles, mostly at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center and West Los Angeles VA Medical Centers, then known as the VA Wadsworth. Each field of internal medicine draws its own personalities, and nephrology has the reputation of being a thinker's specialty. Kidney disease involves intricate fluid and electrolyte problems, and I enjoy these puzzles. In 2001, I returned to Toronto to start my career as a nephrologist. Type 2 diabetes is far and away the leading cause of kidney disease, and I treat many hundreds of patients with this disease. Most type 2 diabetics also suffer from obesity. By the early 2010s, my interest in puzzles, combined with my professional focus on obesity and type 2 diabetes, had led me to focus on diet and nutrition. How did I go from preaching conventional medicine to prescribing intensive dietary strategies, including fasting? Despite what you might think, nutrition is not a topic covered extensively in medical school. Most schools, including the University of Toronto, spend a bare minimum of time teaching nutrition. There were perhaps a handful of lectures on nutrition in my first year of medical school, and virtually no teaching on nutrition throughout the rest of medical school, internship, residency, and fellowship. Out of the 9 years spent in formal medical education, I would estimate I had 4 hours of lectures on nutrition. As a result, I had no more than a passing interest in nutrition until the mid-2000s. At the time, the Atkins diet promoting low-carb eating was in full swing. It was everywhere. Some family members of mine tried it and were ecstatic with the results. However, like most conventionally trained physicians, I believed their arteries would eventually pay the price. I, along with thousands of other physicians, had been taught and certainly believed that low-carbohydrate diets were simply a fad and the low-fat diet would prove to be the best. Then studies on the low-carb diet started to appear in the most prestigious medical journal in the world, the New England Journal of Medicine. Randomized controlled trials compared the Atkins diet to the standard low-fat diet that most healthcare providers recommended. These studies all came to the same startling conclusion. The low-carb diet was significantly better for weight loss than the low-fat diet. Even more stunning was that all the important risk factors for cardiovascular disease, including cholesterol, blood sugar level, and blood pressure, were also much improved on the low-carb diet. This was a puzzle, a real conundrum, and that was where my journey began.